What's going on, y'all? Safety Steve here. Today we're going to be doing a review on the roller delayed 9mm Century Arms AP5. Alright, y'all, so first things first, the gun is completely empty. We have complete empty magazines while we're doing this tabletop review real quick, and then we'll head out to the range and do some shooting for you guys. But first things first, I just wanted to go over the gun a little bit. This is imported from Turkey, made by MKE. They do fantastic work over there. This is a almost complete clone of an MP5. MP5 is very, very popular and is one of the most successful firearms that was ever made. It was used by SWAT teams, by different countries, military all over the world, special forces, you name it, any kind of police organization, military organization has probably used the MP5. It's also very famous in movies like Die Hard. But this is Century Arms version. It's pretty badass. We have a PDW. We have SB Tactical PDW pistol brace on the back of it. 3-position brace for you. I'll put a link down in the description below. We also have the grip here. The grip is okay. It's all polymer. It fits well in the hand, as well as the trigger. Trigger is just decent. I'll show you guys the trigger real quick. So a little bit of play, and then it breaks there. And for the reset, right about there. So not too bad for a trigger. It's definitely not the best trigger in the world. These guns were designed to be fully automatic, so the trigger in fully automatic weapons is not as important as it is on semi-autos. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get with the trigger on these, but they're really not that bad at all. From there, guys, we also have our paddle magazine release, as well as our push button magazine release, which I don't know who has fingers that long, but I have to take my whole hand off of the grip in order to hit that. So I usually just use the paddle magazine release. It's real simple. You just push up on it, magazine comes out flying. Also, when these magazines are empty, they insert very well, lock into place. When they're full, they have a harder time locking in. So it's always easier to lock the bolt back to the rear and then insert the magazine. And then from there you can do the infamous HK slap and you're ready to roll. So these come with a rail already attached, ready to go from the factory. So you guys can use the original MP5 sights. So your front sight post is just going to be a single post. Your rear is going to be a drum with different size circles. But we went ahead and threw on a Sig MSR red dot, as well as the Sig Juliet 3 3 times magnifier. So it works pretty simple. You just hit the button and it flips right into place, and all it does is give you 3 times magnification. It doesn't have a dot or anything in it. It's just reading off the dot that's in front of it. And you can easily just push the button and flip it right out of the way as well. So from there, guys, I wanted to go to the end. We have this awesome tri-lug system, as well as the barrel is threaded 1/2x28. But on this tri-lug, you get this muzzle device with it from the factory. But all you do is push this little tab up and out of the way. It'll spin and pop right off. So there's your tri-lug system, as well as 1/2x28 threads on the end of it for suppressor use. Or you could put any kind of tri-lug or threaded muzzle device you would like. And to put it back on, it's real simple. All you do is put it back where it was, make sure that locks into place, and boom, there it is. It's not going anywhere. So I really like that it comes included with the tri-lug. Thank you very much, Century Arms, for that. We really appreciate it. Other than that, guys, I think that's about it. If you have any other questions or anything, again, this is a roller delayed. So how that works is it waits until the pressure builds up, and then rollers on the outside squeeze in to let the bolt go back to the rear. So it's a very, very, very light recoil. You feel very light recoil when you shoot this thing. It's amazing how the difference between recoil on this versus a direct blowback like the AKV. I'll go out there and do a demonstration of that as well. Pretty much it. I did want to cover the mags. So it comes with 2 MKE steel 30 round magazines. They also, ETS makes these polymer see-through magazines, which work very well. They're just a little bit more brittle than the steel ones, but these are about half the price. So the price for these are about $37, and the price for these, especially if you're getting HK mags, the price for these are about $70 a piece. So you're definitely going to pay for mags if you want to load up on mags, but a good alternative would be to go with the polymer see-through ones, and they're a little bit cheaper. So we're going to go ahead and load some mags up, and we'll meet you guys out at the range. Alright guys, we got our Century Arms AP5. We're going to take some shots at our plate rack and see what we can do. What's going on, y'all? Safety Steve here. Today I wanted to do the 1, 2, 3 drill. So basically what it is you have 1 round chambered in your primary with an empty magazine. You also have your secondary loaded up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 shot with our primary. We're going to switch to our secondary, take 2 shots, reholster, reload our primary, and then take 3 shots with our primary to finish it off. It's a low round count drill, but it includes almost all of the fundamentals. So let's see what we can do. Alright guys, now we're going to move back a little bit further and do the same thing again. Alright guys, we got all of our hits in the A zone there like it should be. I need to work on my reloads with this AP5, but for the most part we got it all done. And don't forget guys to train, it's the only way to get better. Safety Steve out. Alright guys, now we're going to do it with a direct blowback, which is this AKV in 9mm from Palmetto State Armory. Just kind of show you guys the difference in recoil.